Right. ISIS, we have, you see, area 20. This is not a backbone area ID. Any ID can be given to a transit area. I don't want to call it as a backbone area because you can make any area as a backbone area. In our case, area 20 is acting like a backbone area, which I would like to call here as a transit area. Why do I say that? Without the support of area 20, there is no possibility of area 40, 30, and 10 to distribute their routes. That's why I would like to call it as transit area. Now, we have no configurations on any of this router. I'm going to start configuring from router 1. All the loopback interface will have IP address matching with the router name. If you see the router name there, route R1. So on R1, the IP address will be 1.1.1.1. If it is R6, what will be the IP address? Loopback interface IP address 6.6.6.6. All right, and then 10.10.x.x. X is nothing but the router ID. So 1.1, 255.255.0.0. And then there is no other interface. I type end and write to memory. Is there any question? This is what is going to go on router 1. Right, let me paste this now. Router 1 is ready. Next is router 2. Router 2. And now I don't want to go to router 3. I would like to go straight away to 8, 9, and 10 because the other routers have got two interface to configure. 8, 9, 10 has got only one physical interface to configure. So let me go to 8, and this will be 10.30 E.8. And now router 9, same 10. Okay, router 9 is 31. Router 9. Yeah. And then router 10, 106, 10.10. Done. And now we are moving on to router 3. Because 3 has got only two physical interface, 3, 4, 5, whereas 6 and 7 has got three physical interface. So let's finish 3. Router 3. And the router 3's Ethernet 00 will be 10.10. X.X is 3.3. And another physical interface we have 10.34, 3.3. Now this goes on router 3. Done. Likewise, router 4, Ethernet 00 will be 4.4 and Ethernet 01 will be 4.4. And router 5, Ethernet 00 will be 5.5. Oh no, I have made a mistake in previous. The mistake that I made is on router 4, this should be Ethernet 01. Router 4. Okay. So now going back to router 5's configuration, whenever we use this template, we need to be careful with the interface names. Okay, Ethernet 00 will be 20.5.5 and E01 need to be 21.5.5. Next is router 6. Router 6, if you see, there are three physical interface. Ethernet 02 will be 21.6.6. Ethernet 00 will be 67.6.6. You can follow, no? Do you follow? Okay. Another one, Ethernet 01 will be 106.6.6. And now 120. This goes on router 6. And now router 7. This is the last router. We will finish this. 6/2 will be 7.7 here. And 00 will be 30.7 and 1 will be 31.77. This will go on router 7. Okay, so I would like to verify by pinging the adjacent router 10.30.8.8. I should be pinging from 7. Likewise 10.31.9.9. Likewise 10.67.6.6. Good. Router 7 is perfect. Router 8 is perfect. Router 9 is perfect. Now let me go to router 6 and ping 10.106 dot 0 dot 10. Sorry, 10 dot 10. It's the wrong one. That won't go. Anyway, meanwhile, I'll go to router 10. On router 10, I'll try pinging 10.106.6.6. Good. So router 10 is good. On router 6, I need to do one more verification. 21.5.5. Nice. Now I'll go to router 4 and try pinging 10.20.5.5. 10.34.3. Yeah. So that's it. I will go to router 1 and try pinging router 2 and router 3. Now all the basic IP configuration is over. You agree? We need routing protocol. Right, we are in router 1. Let's enable ISIS. Very simple. Look at this router ISIS. The process ID, if you don't give, then it is considered as null process ID. Meaning, even if you don't give, it is still valid. And then you need to say net, and then 49, which represents the private network, and then 2 to 13 byte, 2 to 13 byte of area ID. You can say, I don't need 2 to 13 byte. I just need 2 bytes. So I'll say 0010. Yeah. Dot, and then 6 bytes of system ID. So I'm going to say for router 1, I'm going to say 0000.0000.0010. Sorry, router 1 now, so I'll say 01. This is system ID. You see, 1 byte, 2 byte, 8 bytes, 8 bytes of system ID, and then 2 to 13 bytes of area ID you can give, and then the N selector will be 00 always. What is N selector? This means IP version of ISIS. You remember we saw in the previous session the ISIS is altered to fit in OSI IP protocol. For that, this is 00. 00 means it's IP version. Now what is next? Nothing more here to do. You need to go to the interfaces. See, interface loopback 0. IP router ISIS. That's it. If you would have given some process ID here, then you need to mention that ID here. We didn't mention any process ID, so I'm not going to mention here. So I didn't. You understand? Interface Ethernet 00. I put the same. Now, what is the command to verify? Show CLNS interfaces. Please understand, I told you ISIS is a modified version. So something went wrong with my network. Hold on, please. How is this? Why router 1 is inactive? Okay. You see, I hit enter it shows that Ethernet 01 ISIS is enabled. And if you go down, Ethernet 00 is enabled. 01 it is not enabled. 02 it is not enabled. Again, loopback it is enabled. Yeah. All right. Now, to show ISIS interfaces, there is no command like that. So what command you should use? Show CLNS interfaces. You got the command, right? This is the command. And we have brief. No, why you are checking neighbor? We have not configured any other route. Now, next is router 2. Router 2, I don't know why all the routers got disconnected. All right, this portion need to be unique. Within an area, they should be unique. Okay, and then let me try range command interface range loopback 0, comma Ethernet 00, IP router ISIS. That's it. I'm expecting now adjacency between R1 and R2. Let's go and verify. It's a layer 2 adjacency, so show ISIS neighbors. You see, it is already up. You will not get any logs. L1 adjacency and L2 adjacency. I told you it will form two adjacencies with each router because by default it will run both L1 and L2. Now let us go to router 3 and configure, but I'm not going to use. I'm going to use a notepad. Okay. Show run section route. Okay, so I'm going to copy these things to the notepad. And I'll use the notepad to finish our configuration really quick. Okay, now first thing is router 3. The area is correct and this should be 3, isn't it? And in router 3, I have loopback interface and then Ethernet 00 and 01, isn't it? That's all. So let me put this on router 3. All right. So now router 4 is of different area. So here, this is going to be 20. Yeah, you got it? And this is going to be 4. And the router 4 also got two physical interface and one loopback. That's it. Router 4, where are you? All right. And then router 5. Router 5 here, I just need to make it as 5. And then that's it. Same area 20, no? Yeah. Router 5. Now, router 6, I've got 3 interface in same 20, so I'll put 6 here and then I'll add another interface called Ethernet 02. So this is for router 6. Alright. Now router 7 also has got 3, but it belongs to another area 30. So I put 3 here and then this is 7 here, and there is no other changes. Router 7. And now easy, just one interfaces. So router 8 should have 8 here, and we don't need this interface. We don't need this interface. This is our router 8. And this is on router 9. And last router is of different area, so it's 40. I'm changing here, and this will be 10. After I finish, I'm expecting reachability from anywhere to anywhere. All right. Why is it forming only one adjacency? Because it is between different area. But if you go to router 1, you will see two adjacency because it is same area member also there. And with between same area member, it will form both the adjacency unless you stop it, unless you ask to stop L2. Hmm? Okay, so here don't expect L1 to come, it will never come. Now I told you the links are called as what? Circuit ID. You see, it is not it is not showing as link, it is showing as circuit ID. Now let us try pinging 1.1.1.1. Oh no, ping 1.1.1.1 with a source of 10.10.10.10. Ah, I'm pinging 2.2.2.2, source of 10.10.10.10, pinging 8.8.8.8, the source of 10.10.10.10. I'm thinking. So we got reachability, which means ISIS is perfect. All right, so we'll stop here. The further deep dive we'll do in our next class. We got ISIS in place on every router. We got reachability, so I don't need to check adjacency. When I'm reaching Y, I need to check adjacency. Okay, right, sir. See you then.